Right. So, welcome to another DFD with Papa Ian. We are looking at QCAA 2021 question 11. So, it's just a simple DFD, but I'm trying to take a different approach to this DFD. So, you need to see what works for you. So, what I have in here at the moment here, this is what we call a rotary phone book. So, if you have a if you have a phone book or an address book, you normally put them in here and then you just keep the card in here. So this is the origin of database. So database is like this. So before database becomes in the computer, it's a book. And before a computer system existed, it's a person. So if you have a customer coming in and saying, I want to change my address, the customer will talk to us and say, my name is John, my address is this. So we as the computer we go to this rotary phone book, we go and find the right John with the right address. We take the card and then the customer will say, this is my new address, and we write down and update the address in the card, and then we put it back in the deck here. So that's the approach that I want to take in here. So we need to think that we are the computer. So we use common sense on how we're gonna design the DFD. So if we are the computer, how are we going to do it? And then you think about the data store is like a big book. So a big book where you keep notes and everything. So let's have a look at the question 11 here. So question 11 here, the business owner online platform sell products. It needs to allow customer and business owners to register and log in. I've looked at their DFD. The answer key, the registration is only for customers. It's not for business owners, but it's fine. We can definitely do it, no problem at all. So if you look at here in the DFD here, the registration and login only authenticate the customer. It doesn't actually authenticate anything on the business owner because business owner only confirm orders, update products. So that's what we're gonna do. But if we want to modify this one, all we need to do is we just have to pull another line from business owner to register login. So we can treat business owner as the customer. They already given us 4 data store, so that's already good. So customer data, product, shopping cart, and orders. Uh, Process, confirm orders with customer and business owner after successful payment. Customer can register an account. Oh, so that's fine. So it's already saying here, customer can register an account, nothing on the business owner. So that's fine. So we can ignore that one. Customer select products that appear in the shopping cart, may continue shopping after the cart. Okay, cool. So we need to figure out the process order payment, and then we also need to have the confirmation. Right. So let's focus on the customer. So a customer coming in, and then they want to register and log in. So what they've done in here, registration and login can be treated as a single process. So what we can do in here, we go 1.4, registration, register, and login. And then what we can do is we can just do process registration and login. So that's one way we can do it. So what the customer will do, customer will give us the customer details. So they come in here, hey, I want to open an account here, or hey, I want to log in. So they give us their customer details, right? So what do we do? Well, we receive these details, then we need to, if they are a new customers, we need to add them to our book, right? So let's find a database. Database. So we need to update this customer in our database. So we just call it customer database, which is this one here, because we already have customer, or they call it customer data. Okay, cool. So let's just call it customer data. Right. So what we can do in here is that we can push through. So when someone registers to our system, we push through the database, and then and then we just pushing through customer details here, details. So we're saving the information to the database. So what they've done here. All right, so there is no login information, so that's fine. So that one is ticked. So we already done customer can register and login. So we have that one and that one covered. Cool. So now select product that appear in the shopping cart. So then they need to be able to select product. So basically it means that we need to display the product before we do the shopping cart, right? So from here, we need to send the product list because once they log in, they want to see what they can buy. So let's set up another process here. Okay, so that's 2.0, display product list. Product list. Now, the product is actually stored inside a database. So what database do we need to worry about? Let's have a look. We actually have a products database. Okay, so let's bring it in. So how do you display a product database? Well, first of all, we need to go to the book. We need to go to the book and then we need to get product details. Right? We need to get the product details or product information and then we create a page. And then when we get the page, we can then send it back to the customer and then we can say here, product page. So the customer then can do shopping, and then as part of the shopping, let's go back here. As part of the shopping, they can select the product that appear, and then they can keep updating the shopping cart. So think about how you do your online shopping. So your online shopping, you browse through the thingy, and then you see, and then you add item to your shopping cart. So maybe what we can do in here, we can do step number 3, add remove item from shopping cart. Shopping cart. So the customer will give us the product. So the customer will give us the product ID. We just need the product ID from the customers. So because from the customer, what we can do is that we can get the product details from the product database. You can think about the product database is like the menu in the restaurant. So when you go to a restaurant and then you order food, you don't go and order, oh, I want number 1 chicken soup. You don't have to describe the product when you order it. You don't have to describe the food when you order it. You just give them to the waiter. I want to order number 17, number 25, and number 30. And the waiter can go to the menu and then they can get more details about the order. So similarly in here, the customer will send us back the product ID, and then we just need to utilize the product detail from the product database. Whoop. So let's pull in, what's going on here? Let's pull in the product information. So let's see if we can do this. Oh, looking at the question here as well, we also have a shopping cart database. So that means that this information needs to be stored inside the shopping cart. So we need another database here, and let's just call shopping cart. And then we can push it back in here. We can push back the shopping cart, and then we just maybe call it selected product. So that's what we can do in here. So shopping cart is in the database, so we interact. Remember, like when you're buying something, you have something sitting on the shopping cart. They are sort of being stored in the database whilst you peruse through. So you're just gonna keep going through, and then you're gonna keep coming back. So this cycle 2 and 3 will just gonna keep cycling until you're ready to pay. So when you're ready to pay, you hit a button, and then we will take you to the next process. And let's call it process number 4, process payment. So what you do with the process payment, you send it, you give it the payment details. Uh, so the so just like you are in the restaurant, the customers finish eating, they say, "I want to pay." What can we do? What can we do? I'm trying to find it. No, no, no. That's not how you do it. So what you do is the ready to pay. So what you do is that you pull in here from the shopping cart, and then you pull the information about the selected product. And then from here, we can send them the bill or invoice, or we can give them total amount to pay, total amount to pay. So keep it simple. So if you are a waiter in the restaurant, you do the same as well. You look at what they've eaten, then you ask them, okay, it's $75, sir, and then they will give you the payment details. So which is the credit card details, or payment details, and then you run through and you process the payment. And once the payment has been processed, you update the shopping cart. Um, um, Payment, product paid, uh, paid product details. We can do that as well, or we can remove the item from the shopping cart, which is, yeah, we can do that. We can do that, and then, or we can mark. What do we do? What do we do? Let me see. Let me see. What do they do here? No, they just do confirm order, so they leave the shopping cart alone. Okay, I'm happy with that. So what we do in here is that you get selected. Hang on, this one here is we can do order details. So we can do this one here as well, order details. So that's fine. So we use the order details coming in here. We send total amount to pay. They're paying us. We're processing it, and then we approve the payment. So that one goes into the orders database. So we need one more database. Where are you, database? There you go. So we need to set up another database called orders. And then basically once they process the payment, we can send this shopping cart information to here, and then we can call it confirm orders. But what you can do as well is that you can literally, because we normally have to clear it from the shopping cart when you pull it. So that's probably another process that we haven't covered. But don't worry about it. All right, cool. So so the cost the that's the process of the customers. I think that's already done. Oh, we need to do a confirmation. Okay, so we have a confirmation. So what we can do in here, we can bring it back up. Wrong one. We can send the order back to the customer. We'll go back up here, and then let's just call it order confirmation. But also there is a note in the question but business owners also need to receive that confirmation. So now we need to set up another entity, and let's just call it business owners. And we need to send the same order confirmation to them as well. Order confirmation. So once the order confirmation has been sent, the business owner can get the order details, and they also need to get the customer details because they need to send the product. So if you are the business owner, if you receive, okay, this person has ordered 25 shoes. Okay, so let's figure out how to ship it. So basically, we can do what do we want to call this? Uh, Generate order information. So what we need to do in here, we need to pull in the order details, confirm order. And then we need to pull in a long information from the customer data here. Oh, customer details. So we need to pull in the customer details here, and then we can send that information to the business owner, customer and order details. So that is that one, access confirm order, access customer account details. So we can do that one. Um, or let's see what they've done in the book. Yeah, it's basically a confirm order and then they have customer details. So that's fine. So that will work as well. So we can do that. So we can. So what they've done is that they don't worry about this one. What they've done. What they've done. They only have few customer data. Okay, so they are basically assuming the confirm orders. Oh, process payment. Oh, okay. Now I will do this one because after the payment is processed, it's confirmed automatically. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So this is where my approach is different, but I think it's still valid. So that one that one will get the customer and order details, and the last step that we need to do here is they want to do the update products. So they want to be able to update products and prices. So let's pull in the process here. 6 update product. So how you update the product and prices? So if the boss come and tell you, hey, Andreas, you need to change the price on the instant noodle. It's now $3. So basically, what they say this here is new updated uh, product, product, and I can't spell product and price info, and then that one send the information back to the product. That is so horrible. Come on. Yeah. So that product, we can do new product and price info. This is the simple one, but that's bad. So that is one way to do it. Another way to do it is that, well, before you can make an update, we need to display what's the current product. So that is the more detailed and granular. But what they've done in here, they just do simple product details. No, no, sorry. They've done here update product, and then that goes to product details. Right. So how did we do? All right. So let's see. All right. So let's see how did we do. Customer as an external entity. Yep, that's done. Business owner. Yep, that's done. And then they're talking about customer data store, which is there. Shopping cart data store, order data store, which is down here, product data store, register and login process, which is something that we've done there, payment process, so this is process payment, confirm order process. So in here, in the this one here, they actually need a confirm order process. So what we can do in here is that, well, if they want a confirm order process, then we'll give it to them. So we go in here and then we just need to bring this down a little bit. And then we bring this down a little bit. And then we bring it down and let's adjust it. So they wanted a confirm order process. So we do this one here. Confirm orders. So what we need to do is that this order confirmation, that one goes down here now. And then this one here goes down here. That one goes down here. And then what do we do with this one here? Let me have a look. Let me cheat a bit. What does the confirm order pull? Okay, so we pull this one here. So we save the process payment, save the confirm to the orders, and then we pull it out from here, and then we go here. Yep, that will work. So we don't need that. So that one goes in here. Confirm orders. Okay, so what will happen here is that the owner requests for the confirmation order. So that will receive to the customer, and then what the business owner will need to know, okay, where do I send this one? So they need to be customer details, and then in here we can do generate customer, display customer information. So we can do that. So that's how we're gonna do it. 5 and 6. No, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Why do they have more? Hang on. Process registration, update card. display product, okay, update card, process payment, confirm orders, display customer data, update process. Hmm, interesting. It is very interesting that they have 7 process, but I only have 6. What's my difference? So we got process number 1, that one there. Process number 2, display product is process number 6. Add remove card, so we get that one done, that one done. We got display product list. Add remove item, so that one's done. We got the process payment, that's done. We got the confirm orders, that's done. We got update product and prices, that's done. And then, that's probably why, because this is number 6 and this is number 7. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, so that's the DFD done. So we've got that once a payment process is done, we got confirm orders process, we got update shopping cart process, we got update product process. So if you receive access to the marking criteria, this is basically a to-do list on what you need to do. Logically symbolized, we've done that one. Use syllabus and convention for the data flow diagram. Yeah, you can. So that's done. So that is the DFD for question 11. I hope it sort of helps you to understand that how you can build the process. So rather than getting overwhelmed by the question, think about it. Well, if you are the computer, what do you need to do? Think about the concept of you are as a waiter inside a restaurant. So the customer come in, they order. Oh, this is what they order. I want number 7, number 3, number 2, and then you by just by using that number, you know what they are ordering. So think about it like that, and hopefully that can help you to simplify and build DFD. All right. Thank you. Gambatte ne.